Thank you for your time today. In our last meeting, you mentioned how your security team has expressed the concern as to how they are able to stay ahead of their adversaries. We would like to show you how Trellix Insight does just that. We will discuss how Insights really is an unsung hero and provides organizations with predictive threat readiness, a demonstration of the solution, and then wrap up our meeting by helping you understand why Trellix Insights is essential for your security strategy. At Trellix, we understand that the evolution and pace of cyber threats are a constant stress point for organizations. Enterprises have reacted to them by increasing security budgets amid a shortage of security expertise. But we're still seeing that organizations still can't keep up with modern adversaries who are constantly updating their arsenal of tools, tactics, and techniques. The key to your cyber security program is a threat readiness capability for response and mitigation, and at the end of the day, managing risk. There are 3 interrelated threat readiness problems we are all familiar with. Number 1, you don't know what threats might hit you and how to prioritize your security posture against them. Number 2, you can't predict how your security will hold up against these threats. And then number 3, you can't preemptively tune your security and have any assurance that your security would be effective against these threats. In this demonstration, we are going to see all 3 critical capabilities shown. Number 1, prioritization. Number 2, predictive assessment. And number 3, preemptive guidance and action. Let's go check out the demo. Let's set the stage for our demonstration. Today, when a new vulnerability is announced, zero-day exploits of this vulnerability ultimately follow, and Trellix often receives the following question from our customers. Am I protected? Your threat analyst wants to understand if your security countermeasures provide adequate detection for this exploit and any associated payloads, how you can ensure this protection is enforced, and ideally, if you've been impacted already. This assessment of risk is the driving factor behind Trellix Insights. So let's go ahead and look at the Insights dashboard and get an understanding of where your analyst will probably start looking to understand what your security posture score is. First thing we can do is stop in this top left-hand corner and get an understanding of the risk score. You'll notice we have 5 tiles across the top, and this can give you a great snapshot of what's happening within your organization, really giving you that proactive prioritization of threats. We have the security posture score, which is actually calculated by aggregating the content, zero-day threats, configuration, and detection prevalence of the devices. And then these are all devices that have endpoint security installed on them. This is also an actionable tile. So the nice thing about this is not only is it prioritizing threats based on configuration content or zero-day, but it's also preemptively prescribing security actions. As an example, we see that zero-day has 5 recommendations. We're able to then understand what these are. If we look at the 2 recommendations under components, we see that 2 clients are not compliant with Real Protect. We're then able to click on that item right here. It will show me my items where I need to take action. I'm able to select them and quickly take action directly from one screen. Now, from a campaign's perspective, we're able then to look at not only what's been suggested from all campaigns, and we'll see that Trellix is tracking 4,859 campaigns. It's a lot of campaigns, right? Of them, 319 are high, but it's predicting what I should probably look at, and we'll look at that just in a second. We can see if any of the detections are hit within my environment. Fortunately, I have none in the last 10 days, which is great. And then if I have any devices that are either exposed to a threat or have insufficient coverage. Again, this is actionable. So right here, I'm able to click on this item, see and get a preemptive prescription about what items I'm supposed to take action on, selecting the host, and then taking action. So directly from the top of our Insights screen, our threat intelligence analyst has been able to get an understanding of our posture score, if we've been had any detections, and if any devices need action, and then we are able to take action on them from a prescription of what Insights has given us. Now we're also able to take action and is prescribing our security posture based on what we're seeing from a campaign's perspective, right? We can actually select requiring attention specifically for my environment or my hosts. When I select that, it takes it from over 4,000 to just over 1,000. Still better, but it's preemptively showing that I'm having insufficient coverage within my environment. Now, this is a medium type threat. What if I want to then expand it to high? This gives me some predictive assessments into my environment of where I might be vulnerable. So I can select my filter, select high, and then show all of my campaigns that could potentially be affecting my environment. We do know that the threat profile for APT32 group has been targeting the oil and gas industry. So let's go ahead and select that. From here, we're able to also understand that we have one device that has insufficient coverage against this high threat APT32 group. It gives me description about it, that is a high severity, any analyzed indicators of compromise, and then right off the bat, a heat map of where we've been seeing this globally. Right now, it's been in Turkey, Vietnam, United States, and Germany. The nice part about this is we're showing, well, there are United States, it's not as bad here, but it's also showing me the ability to preemptively take action on those devices which might be susceptible to my environment. We're able to even view more details on this by expanding this into the environment, showing more about this threat, and then any related campaigns that might be tracking specifically, and any devices with insufficient coverage, any exposed devices, thank goodness that there's 0, but really right here, it's proactively prioritizing what we're seeing, giving a predictive assessment of our security posture right here, insufficient coverage, and then we would be able to click on each one of these and take action on what I need to do within my environment. As I continue down, any infection comparisons within my organization, thank goodness I have none, within my sector, and then also within the country. So by just a couple clicks, our security analyst was able to not only show any types of threats that might be highlighting my environment and my vertical, take the next step to understand what I'm seeing from a posture score, and then take action within my environment to protect my hosts that I have. Thank you for watching my demonstration today. I hope you learned a lot about Trellix Insights and how it can help you be proactive, predictive, and preemptively prescribe security actions. In our demonstration, we really did show how Trellix Insights was able to help you get ahead of the adversary. Not only do we have proactive prioritization of threats, which tells you what is attacking you based on industry, vertical, or geographic location, if you're affected, and how you compare to others, but then we had a predictive assessment of that security posture. You knew exactly how you would perform under an attack and how the posture would compare to others. And then lastly, preemptively prescribe security actions. We enabled you to take specific actions before the attack even hits by optimizing defenses against the threat or campaign. Trellix really is the only offering that unites risk and threat operations, providing you proactive, actionable security analytics. Thanks for your time today.